Christmas Eve was supposed to feel warm. That's what everyone says, anyway. Warm lights, warm food, warm memories. That night felt warm too, at first. The house smelled like pine from the half-decorated tree in the living room. Only half the lights were working, so one side glowed softly while the other sat dark and tangled. My parents were rushing around arguing quietly in the kitchen about reservations and coats, and whether they were already late. I was 11, old enough. They said to stay home alone for just a couple hours. Don't open the door for anyone, my mom told me, crouching down so we were eye level. Not Santa, not neighbors, no one. My dad smiled like it was a joke. Especially Santa. I laughed. I wish I hadn't. They left around 7:20 p.m. I remember because I checked the microwave clock after the garage door closed. Snow was already falling outside. It's soft and steady. The kind that makes everything quiet. The kind that hides sound. I made myself hot chocolate and sat on the couch with a blanket, flipping through channels, Christmas specials, reruns, commercials about toys I didn't have. Everything felt normal, boring even. At 8:03 p.m., the doorbell rang. I froze. No one ever came over on Christmas Eve without calling first. I muted the TV and listened. The doorbell rang again. 3 slow presses this time. I stood up, heart beating faster than it should have, and crept toward the front door. The porch light was on, glowing against the falling snow. Through the frosted glass, I saw red, bright red, and white. A silhouette stood on the porch, tall, wide-shouldered, something bulky around the middle. Santa? I actually smiled at first. Then I remembered my mom's face. Don't open the door. I stepped closer, peeking through the side window. The suit looked real. Thick fabric, snow dusting from the shoulders, a large sack at the feet slumped against the door frame. The man lifted a glove hand and waved. Ho, 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 he said, muffled through the door. Is anyone home? My stomach dropped. Santa shouldn't ask that. I backed away slowly. I'm not allowed to open the door, I said louder than I meant to. There was a pause, then a chuckle. Oh, that's all right, kiddo, he said warmly. I just need to drop off something special. Your parents asked me to. That was wrong too. My parents never did surprises. I took another step back. I can't, I said. Sorry. The smile vanished, not slowly, not subtly, instantly. Even through the glass, I could tell. The man straightened up. The sack shifted as he nudged it with his boot. Well, he said, lower voice now. That's a shame. He stepped closer to the door, too close. The porch light flickered. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed my dad's phone off the counter, hand shaking so badly I almost dropped it. I tried calling my mom. No answer. Voicemail. That's when I heard the first knock. Not festive, not friendly, hard, deliberate. The door rattled in its frame. Hey, the man called, his voice completely different now, flat, tight. Open the door. I backed away, heart pounding in my ears. No, I whispered. Another knock, harder. I know you're in there, he said. I locked the kitchen door and ran upstairs to my bedroom, shutting it quietly and turning off the light. I crouched behind my bed, pulling the blanket with me like it could hide me. The house creaked. Then, the doorbell rang again. Long, continuous. Then stopped. Silence followed. Too much silence. Minutes passed. Maybe more. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I just listened. Then, I heard it. Metal scraping against the wood. The front door? Panic surged through me like electricity. I grabbed my baseball bat from under the bed and pressed myself into the corner, staring at my bedroom door. The scraping stopped. Footsteps followed. Inside the house, slow, heavy. Boots. The floorboards downstairs groaned as the man moved through the living room. I heard glass clink, ornaments, the faint jingle of bells from the tree. Then a laugh, low, unhappy. He left cookies out. the man muttered. How thoughtful. I covered my mouth to keep me from crying. The footsteps moved toward the stairs. Each step creaked louder than the last. My bedroom door handle turned, slowly. It stopped. Then, knocking. Soft this time, almost polite. Hey, he said, right outside my door. You did the right thing earlier. That took guts. I didn't respond. I just want to talk, he continued. Santa's not mad. Santa just wants to make sure you get what you deserve. Something scraped against the door. The metal buckle of his belt, or maybe a knife. I can hear you breathing, he whispered. I squeezed my eyes shut. Then the sound stopped. Footsteps retreated. Down the hall, down the stairs. The front door slammed. Silence returned. I waited. 10 minutes. 20. I didn't move until my phone vibrated. A text from my mom. Leaving the restaurant now. Everything okay? I didn't answer. I ran downstairs. The front door was open. Snow blew into the entryway. The sack was gone, so was the tree topper. The cookies were smashed on the floor, and written in icing, smeared across the kitchen counter, were 4 words. Next year, be good. The police said there were no fingerprints, no witnesses, just footprints in the snow leading to the street. They never found him. Every Christmas Eve since, I lock every door, and when someone rings the bell, I don't even get up.